Hello, it's Jesse Green, the 619 Nerd, and I'm here to do the first ever Doctor Who story. Let's hope you can see it. The Unearthly Child, the first episode of the Doctor Who, the William Hartnell years. Uh, in the first one, it's the first Doctor Who. It starts off with the cop looking around a junkyard, and that's the first person you see. And then he goes to a school where 15-year-old Susan, the doctor's granddaughter, um, goes to school, and two of her teachers, Ian and Barbara, discuss on how weird how she acts. She knows more than them. Actually, they would let her teach the class if they could, because she's so smarter than them. Um, and that's and then next thing you know, they follow her, or one of them actually followed her home once, and saw it was a junkyard, not a home. And then they go they go they they go to the place again. Now with the science teacher, Ian, talks to the history teacher. Yeah, that's about it. Okay, good. Um, Ian's played by William Russell, and Barbara's Jacqueline Hill. Um, and Susan's played by Carrie Ann Ford. Okay, I'm going to get it right. Okay. They get there just before Susan gets home, and they follow her in to see it's a junkyard. They find a blue police box. Actually, it is. Actually, okay, you can't see it because I'm going wrong. The TARDIS, which is actually a time machine, and if they go in, it's actually larger than it looks, which is a running joke of the series. So they meet the doctor, who in everybody says this is the crabbiest doctor. He's he's like the most irritable doctor. He doesn't have time for a human world, because he's smarter than everybody else, and they're like a monkey to him, or yeah, like a gorilla, I guess. So when they finally push away and inside the set of the TARDIS, they still don't understand. Hey, it was just a police box. Just a police box. It's only so big. And they keep trying to tell him it's a spaceship, time machine, and they're from another planet. They still don't believe him. Even after all the evidence. And that set will look awesome. The TARDIS set inside the ship looks really well. I know they change it from periodically, but it looked really well. So Susan said she would rather stay in the 20th century England than go on the TARDIS. So he pushes a button. Next thing they go off, and then psychedelic kind of stuff from the beginning with the theme song. The same theme song throughout the years. The next thing you know, they go blink into a different time. We don't actually know where at this point. Then you see a shadow, and that's how it ends. And then next week, the Cave of Skulls, which is episode 2, which I'm going to do after I have to rewatch it again. All in all, it's basically a talky episode. It gets you into the Doctor Who spirit. Um, really, yeah, it's basically just them arguing between themselves and wondering why this kooky, the 15-year-old Susan, is kind of weird. In this box set, there is an unaired pilot, which is basically the same episode, but they had to change it because Susan had in the TARDIS she had a late 50s, early 60s gray forbidden planet type stuff. It was kind of weird and off-putting, so they put her back into regular clothes, which you see in the rest of the episodes. Um, all in all, not bad. It's not bad. All in all, it's not a bad starting off point. Did they know that did BBC know it would become one of their longest running shows? Pretty much non-stop. Uh, Late 90s, early 2000 it kind of stopped, but they brought it back, which is great. I'm going to give it 3.5 out of 5. Not bad starting off to meet the character, but it'll get better as the show goes along. I'm disagreeing the 619 Nerd. I'll be back soon.